AOPS Volume 1, the basics number 84. A, B, C, D, and E are consecutive points on the line. If AB over BC is 1/3, BC over CD is 1/4, CD over D is half, what is AC over BE? So just rewrite it and we might be able to find some pattern that we can use to help us solve our question. So AB over BC is 1/3, BC over CD is equal to 1/4, CD over DE is equal to half, and we're trying to solve for AC over BE. And we know that since this is a consecutive line, we can draw ourselves a rough model of what this is situating. So that's A. Let's call this B. Let's call this C. Let's call this D. That's D. And let's call this E. So when I first did this, it did take me some trial and error to find this. But at the end, I see here that there's a pattern in the correlation of the denominator and numerator. BC goes from the denominator to the numerator, and the same thing with CD goes from the denominator to the numerator. So maybe there's some sort of chain that we can use and suppose a quantity that'll try to help us solve each segment in terms of a single segment. And that segment is DE. I'm going to assume DE to be equal to X for the sake of convenience. Hence, CD segment will be the same thing as half times DE segment, which is half X. And since we have CD out, we can apply CD into this CD within BC over CD's ratio to find BC in terms of X. So BC over 1 over 2X should give us 1/4, right? Well, with this, what we can do is, we can cross multiply to get BC is equal to 1/4 times half X to be equal to an eighth X. So BC is the same thing as an eighth of segment DE. And with BC out the way, we can begin to find AB in terms of X. And that's the same process. AB is equal to 1/3 times BC, which is 1/8 X, which is 1 over 24X. And with these values out the way, what can we deduce about AC and BE? So I am just circling up the quantities that we need to solve this question. Well, we know that AC, since it's a consecutive points on this line, AC will be equal to AB segment plus BC segment. And do we know what that is? Well, we know what AB is. AB is 1 over 24th X added to BC segment, which is an eighth X. And what is BE segment composed of? BE segment is the same thing as BC plus CD plus DE. And we know all those quantities in terms of X as well. BC is the same thing as an eighth X plus half X plus DE, which is X. So we just need to solve and simplify each fraction in the numerator and denominator, and we'll get our answer. What is 1 over 24X plus 1/8X? That is the same thing as, let's see, that would be 4 over 24X. And what is 1/8 plus half? That is, let's see, that is 5/8 plus 8/8 will be 13 over 8X. And X can cancel since they're the same variable. And we can simplify 4 over 24 to be 1 over 6. So hence, the ratio between AC and BE will be the same thing as 1/6 times 8 over 13, which if we simplify this further by 2, will be equal to 4 over 39, which is the solution to our question.